What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? I've been out here shifting all day, and I've run across some pretty interesting resting sites out here in this one community. Y'all, I was doing a story on Alberta Williams King. She's actually the mother of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. A lot of people don't know her story, which is very interesting. She actually passed away. She was singing in the pulpit of the Ebenezer Baptist Church when one lone gunman came in and started shooting. A couple people was shot. She was shot while singing the Lord's Prayer in the pulpit and while playing the piano, I believe. And yeah, she died. But it's just crazy that a lot of people don't know that story. Like, you always hear the story of, you know, how Martin Luther King was assassinated, but you never hear the story of how his mother was killed. So I was, going to her grave, and I went to the church where it happened, and I went to the home that they used to live in. And yeah, but while I was going to her grave, I was walking and I bumped into Hank Aaron. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. It just made me think, like, you just never know. You just never know who you're walking past or who you're resting next to. But I wanted to do a session, a video for today. And I thought it would be cool to stand over here because I saw this smaller mausoleum. You don't really find too many mausoleums like this where you're taller than them. You know your boy about a good 6'4". I'm like 5'10". 6'4" on a good day. So now I'm about 5'10". So this is probably about, maybe about 5'4", 5'3". But it has Miss Bessie, Miss Celia, Miss Ella, and Miss Fayette. Oh wow, Miss Celia died in 1887. Miss Bessie in 1957, Miss Ella in 1943, and Miss Fayette in 1941. This is the Landrum family. I would love to speak to the Landrum family, y'all. Hold on, let's look around here real quick. Just the people that are resting around the Landrys, you have the Love Banks. That's Miss Bernadine and Mr. Virgil. Sergeant in the U.S. Army, thank you for your service. Mr. Arthur Love. What's going on, Mr. Arthur Love? That's a cool name. That's a cool name. You have the Wallace family, the Barber, Harper, the Woodward, Miss Mary L. Lockett, blessings to everyone resting here, and thank you to all who served. Seems to be a lot of military people over here. Oh wow, look how old this stone looks. I wonder what year they passed. This is the Russell family. So you have, ooh, the ground is breaking. Oh wow, the ground is falling in. All in between these graves, the ground is falling in. That's wild. And it's almost like in the shape of where the casket would be. Oh wow, I just got chills. But you have Mr. Howard Russell, born in 1865, passed away in 1944. Then you have Mrs. Ella Russell, passed away in 1960. You have the Carter. Joseph Russell, man, thank you for your service. Wow. That's interesting. I wonder why this headstone is just like right in the middle of this walkway. T. Beatrice Maxey. I hope you're resting well. I hope you're resting well. Let's get back over here to the Landrum family. Y'all see my shadow? Y'all, what if my shadow started, like, what if I wasn't raising my hand? That would be crazy. Landrum family. What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? It's your fearless shift leader, Dalen, clocked in for another amazing shift. Y'all, there's leaves all around me. This is definitely a different, vibe from yesterday. If you haven't checked out yesterday's video, there will be a link to it at the end of this video, but check it out. That was an abandoned cemetery in the woods. Y'all, we got leaves all around here, so be listening for footsteps. Just be listening. Landrum family, my name is Dalen. I come in peace, love, and respect. I'm with a group of people called the Graveyard Shift, and what we do is we come to resting communities like this, and we speak to those who may not have been spoken to in a very long time. You can talk to me through this device that I have. It just allows me to hear you better. And if I miss anything that you say, I will go back and listen later. So anything that you say will not be missed. Now, if there's anyone that would like to speak to me, feel free to come through here. Is there anyone that'd like to speak to me? Heard me. Hey. Can you tell me your name? You live. Am I speaking to someone from the Landrum family? Did I hear Ella? No. Said no. Okay. Give me again. Did? Or what? You said you did? Y'all, think about it like this. I don't know why this just came on me like that. So, I am living trying to speak to someone who potentially passed away, right? So I can't see them. But when I do see them, I'm very surprised, right? Okay. If I hear my name, I'm very surprised, right? I wonder if they feel the same way. Because think about it. Out of all the years that they've been resting here, like how many times has like it's been confirmed to them that someone is actually communicating with them, like can hear them and or see them? So for us to hear Ella, and I say, was that you, Ella? They're like, no. But it was like, what if it really shocked them? Like, oh my God, he really heard me. I don't know. Are you shocked that I can communicate with you? Yes. What is surprising about me being able to talk to you? So, Miss Ella, are you here? So the Landrum family, why is it only just ladies buried here? Are you a mother and 3 daughters? Ella, can you tell me a little bit about your family? What is something you remember about Bessie? Can you tell me what you remember about Fayette? Where's the rest of your family? You said this family. Are there any more Landrums buried near? So you're with them? I like your resting space. I know. Miss Celia, are these your daughters? How do y'all feel about this resting space?
I was so sad. Piece of shit.
Oh no, that's interesting. I wonder why it's just the ladies buried here. That's kind of cool though. Like to show all the women in your family respect by, setting them up real nice. That's cool. This place, I don't know. I'm just trying to see the energy here. It's definitely peaceful here. It's quiet. Aside from the traffic, you know what I mean, on this main street right here. It's a very, very quiet place. Like a lot of cemeteries we go to, there's a lot of foot traffic, people walking around. This seems like it could be one of those places, but it's just not much traffic. It seems like if you were resting here, you really rest. Is that true, Ella? Yeah. Is there anything that you would change about this community? I don't know. It seems like, you know what it feels like? It feels like I'm disturbing them. That's what it feels like. I'm trying to pinpoint what I'm feeling. Not like in a bad way, but just like, this is new. And it's like they got to get comfortable with it. That's the feeling and the energy that I'm getting today. Am I right? And I'll leave. I'm going to leave after I ask this question, but I just want to know, am I on the right track? Is this something that's awkward for you right now?
I just have you. Here's the thing I'm going on.
Were you surprised that I could communicate with you?
Well,
I would see.
I would think.
Always
here's
number.
Because it's just not like, I feel like I'm not getting in contact with just a full conversation.
Can you be simpler?
Say, can you do something simpler? What would be simpler?
but I
You got eyes. Like, would you show yourself?
things
Like, what would I have to do to see you? You say stay into the light. Well, I'll wait my turn then. I don't need to skip the line. I'll meet you when I meet you. Okay, the Landrum family. Thank y'all for sitting and letting me speak with y'all. He said you talked. You right. I did, because y'all showed one talking back. Ella tried to.
No.
See? Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Y'all. Hey, y'all see how this goes. Hey, I cannot make these conversations go the way that I want them to go all the time. And I respect it. I'm telling you the vibe that I'm getting. It's definitely not like something negative or bad. It genuinely, I don't know why I saw like the vision of them being like, whoa, like you can see me. Like that's what it feels like. So yeah, and it seems like they were asking for a simpler way to communicate. So maybe we got to find something else. Maybe like y'all give me some suggestions in the comment section. Look at this bird. Y'all see the bird? Are you coming to visit me? Y'all give me some suggestions, y'all. What are some easier ways that we can use to try to communicate with the spirits other than the spirit box? So if they ever want a simpler way to communicate, what are some suggestions, y'all, that we can do in real time? Let me know in the comment section, please. The bird's just chilling. You know, I like to pay attention to nature when I'm doing stuff like this, because you just never know. You just never know. All right, y'all. Love, love, love.